This is an unboxing of a Meade telescope. It's a refractor. The model is a DS-2102AT-TC. And the aperture is 4-inch. So for a refractor, 4 inch is really good. Focal length is 800 millimeters. So F number or focal ratio is 7.7. It's not short tube, so it should not have much aberration problem. So let's open it and see. It comes with a auto star guider. It finds the things for you, so as they describe it. Let's open it. Okay, something interesting. You usually see these flaps just this width, but this is a whole length flap, and it opens like that, and it goes inside when you want to close it. Okay, let me just show what is inside. Oh, everything is nicely packed, as you can see. Oh, we came first to the gem. That's the mount or the head. That is where the telescope is attached. So it looks almost like new. So this is the other part of it, which flap clicks on it, clamps on it, and holds the tube. Impressive. And yeah, it has the usual connections, so it must be operating with a battery. Let's see the rest of it. Okay, I'll put this back here, and the second box is a massive tray, accessory tray. So it has a space for 1, 2, 3 eyepieces, and also a space for hanging the control, auto star control. So let me remove those. I will look at this and remove the. Oh, that's the actual tube. It's massive. Look at this. It's huge. Let me see if I can show you. This lens, multi-coated. So I'm putting the dust cap back. And this is the other end, the focuser end. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can actually attach 2-inch eyepieces to here, I hope. That means... Okay, one of the screws unfortunately has broken here, as you can see. And the screws look plastic, so they made it cheap these days. Anyway, let's see what's the rest of this. On that part of the screw, it was broken during transport. Okay, I've removed the top layer, and now we are on the bottom layer. What you see here is the actual mount, tripod, sorry, mount was that one. This is the tripod, and the silicone gel. Okay, that's the mount, and this is cable, quite costly to buy it. So eyepiece, that's a series 4000 Super Plus, so 26 millimeter, at least 20 pound it is on its own. There's a red dot finder which operates with a battery. Let me see if it works. Oh yeah, the switch is here. I think it has finished its battery, but anyway, not a problem, we can add it. Is a star diagonal, as you can see. Here's some attachments. Oh, the battery, extra battery for the diagonal. This is another eyepiece. This is a Series 4000 9.7. Okay. And that is the cap, I think, for that telescope end it was. Okay. Or for one of the probably star diagonals. Anyway. So this was one pack. There is the Meade diagonal. Sorry, manual guide, instruction manual for the auto guider. This is something just, maybe there was something original in it, but now it is in the other parts. And these are also empty spacers, oh, something inside here. I can guess what is it. Wait and see. Yes, the beautiful Meade Auto Star. This on its own is around £100, or at least £80. And but all the rest go very cheap. Yes, around £50. And yeah, everything looks right. Let us put it together and have a look. Put a bubble level. Okay, this is the Meade and is now operating. And I pointed it at the background of a sky and some leaves. And that's where you actually see some purple fringing with any refractor. With my sky watcher, you can definitely see that. With this one, absolutely no purple fringing or chromatic aberration. I wish my hand were steady to show you how clear is this image. Image quality is superb. This telescope is not a ED telescope, it's not a apochromatic telescope, but the image it gives is like an apo. It's really the best telescope. Best refractor that I have actually. And mechanically it's plastic, everything, and the mount is flimsy, as you can see. The auto guide works actually and is really good. And a little nagging is that you cannot actually loosen up the azimuth and just turn it by hand. You have to use the, like a Celestine, you have to use the control. But the altitude, you can use this. I'm saying you, this is good value. They're selling this with in Costco originally for a really discount price. And you read online that people have complained about being flimsy, plasticky. So, but optically, they have not compromised on that. Meade, so far, with any telescope from Meade I have seen, optically they're perfect. I cannot say that about the Celestron or Skywatcher. Meade is the best. Really amazed and surprised by the quality of the optics of this telescope. It's amazing. It's apochromatic practically. I don't see any fringing, any purple fringing or chromatic aberration. What I'm thinking about is that Meade may be trying to make cheap telescopes with the aluminium and plastics used all through, make it cheap, casting is easy for plastics than casting for metal, and they weight less, also transport is easier. But they have not compromised on the optics. I think they want to bring the people into the field of astronomy. They don't make the telescopes as sturdy at this level, entry levels, as sturdy as they used to be, but they make it optically superb. So the kid, the youngster, the budding astronomer who uses this will not get a bad experience. And that's what we want, optics. You can, I mean, if you buy such a telescope, you can remove the tube and install it on your own mount. You can even take the this part, which is the focuser, and put it on your own. You can do all that. The optics of it is perfect. I have not seen a refractor like that. I have an Meade refractor, 72mm sky watcher. That gives some fringing, and also the focus of it is very limited, so you have to really be careful. Focusing distance is really tricky with that. And with this one, oh, superb, superb, beautiful. I recommend this. One of these compasses and bubble levels with a Meade telescope. Any Meade telescope, this technique applies. This is the size of the eyepiece holder. You just put it there. And you have to level the telescope. This bubble should come at the center, so when you raise the telescope or bring it down, the tube, it will come at the center. Then you can turn it in a way that the north, that N, letter N, which is written, will align with the needle of the compass, the red parts of it. So practically this is north, the red part is always north, south is that direction. Simple as that.